So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Case. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. The play fake. He'll throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock. And that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Out of the pistol to give to Harris. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Staying on the ground with Harris. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Tight end going in motion here. Throw here, 3rd down. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They start out with a 3rd and 6.
Come 19, go!
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
On the ready.
16-yard line.
18, 5 in. Set. Ready. Warriors set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face second down.
Second and 10.
7 Pirates. Panther 11. Ready. 70 Lions.
Now looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Trap 50. Trap 6. Trap 70 up. Mustang.
Goal to go, they're passing. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Jackson Smith-Njigba with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They'll go play action on first down. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for second and 10. Clifford to the air now. On the screen, this is Harris. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback. And on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
They'll air it out on third. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Dax Hill.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Shot.
They'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and it forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Throwing the out route complete. And they take him down right along the 30. That one gains 7. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready. Ready, ready.
They'll run here on first down. In the red zone. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little game, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Line up the design keeper. That right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
The end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. Jackson Smith-Njigba with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts. New set of downs for him from the 31. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds a man right side. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's Clifford. He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Tackle made by Trey Amos. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Clifford looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Continuing to dig, he's inside the 25. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And he just hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Clifford back to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win. Okay, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, it gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Brooks now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hey, give me a G. Give me the E. Give me the M. Give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock.
One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock down. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Brooks now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready up.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
19.
They're throwing it. Hits his running back. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Ready, check.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Get up.
Sign quarterback run here. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
18
It's 2nd and 8.
Tiger, 19, Tiger, 18, 79 Brock, Buffalo 18. Go!
Blown back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's right near that first down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
60 Maverick, 60 Dragon, 60.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock will do at least force this 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Clifford. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Again to throw on 2nd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again! And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take...
Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Sideline throw reeled in by Downs. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw, Clifford. Look at that power, deep left side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And they'll throw, 3rd and long. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
And the Rams, 1st down.
They are throwing it again. He's going deep this time. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Commanders will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Thrown back, gets the handoff. And good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Cut 19.
Taking in the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings them to 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Free inside the 30. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders lengthen the lead just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the cut. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Completed to his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Rams have the 1st down.
1st down, Rams.
Here's Clifford to throw. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Sticking to the air here. Escapes the pocket. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Running this one left. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead.
38, Rams 10.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Rams football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Clifford to the air now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Throwing here, Clifford. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On the screen, this is Harris. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator, quarterback don't be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. So they're left facing third and long. Throw here, third down. Catch made right side by Nacua. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Plowing up the middle. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 26-yard line.
Get it. 60 bicep. Panther dragon 60. Go.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Bronco. Let's go.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Throw left side is caught by Sinnott. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for Washington 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders looking like they'll start this season with a win. On 1st down, they'll run. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Complete out to the right side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. He's got it to his running back. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. 1 down, a whole lot more wins.